Hi everyone, my name is Ginny. I'm a mentor coach based in LA, California. I work with athletes, coaches, or performers who wants to train their minds to improve their performance and well-being. My favorite sports are basketball and running. I've been running for the past 9 years and recently ran my first full marathon in LA. Running and training for a marathon gave me an opportunity to apply mental skills I teach to myself. I completed my first marathon with a very satisfying outcome. Not only did I run without injury or finished it without stopping, which were my initial goal, but I also improved my pace by almost 1 minute per mile, finishing it under 4 hours, which I didn't think was possible. Reflecting on this experience, I wanted to share 4 mental skills that helped me consistently maintain my improved pace for 26 miles. I believe this video will help runners who are preparing for their first marathon like I was, or any runners who wants to improve their pace. So stay tuned. My first mental tip is to intentionally focus on the present moment. It may sound simple, but staying present for 26 miles is not as easy as it seems. In my experience, once I settled into 9-minute pace, about 1 minute faster than my training pace, I became excited about possibly hitting the sub-4 finish. I had to recognize that excitement and make sure it didn't take over my emotions. In sports psychology, this relates to IZOP model, Individual Zone of Optimal Functioning. According to this model, each of us has our own unique sweet spot of emotional intensity that leads to our optimal performance. Emotional intensity can include heart rate, adrenaline, or overall arousal level. Music is a common way athletes regulate their emotional intensity. For example, some athletes may prefer listening to hip-hop to hype themselves up before games, while others may prefer jazz to calm themselves down. In my case, during a marathon, I needed to lower my excitement to improve my focus. Because my excitement was driven by thoughts about the future, I need to bring my attention back to the present moment. And breathing helped me tremendously. Breathing is one of the clearest anchors to the present because it is always with us. It was easy to apply as I practiced breathing exercises for years. One thing I learned myself during my marathon journey was music wasn't really helpful for me. I don't usually listen to music in my daily life, so it didn't feel really natural. So when training your mind, it's important to find mental strategies that truly fit you. Running alongside over 27,000 runners and countless spectators was definitely exciting. That was when I needed to make sure my head read my body, not my heart, to ensure I wasn't overpacing recklessly. Maintaining steady breathing and rhythm became my guide, signaling I was on track. Visualization is one of the most powerful mental tools I use with my athletes to improve their performance. It can reduce nervousness, improve focus, build confidence, and enhance movement accuracy. For example, if an athlete has a big game at a new venue they've never been to, they can visualize performing in that environment to improve familiarity and reduce anxiety before the game. During my marathon, I visualized 2 things to stay centered. First, I visualized the moment with the head coach I work with who emphasized the importance of being present, a key factor in winning conference championship. And that memory clearly reminded me of what true presence feels like. When my distraction arose, quickly recalling the experiences helped me stay centered. Second, and I'm a little shy to share this one because this feels very personal, I visualized a squirrel. When I lived in Korea, I often run on a mountain near my home, and I vividly remember watching squirrel run up to the mountain. I admired how light and effortless their movement seemed. Not gonna lie, I often think I wanna run like a squirrel. And visualizing that memory helped me focus on my body movement to run efficiently. My point is, not visualizing squirrels improve your performance. My key is vividness. Visualizing something vivid that you can deeply feel related. When I created personalized visualization for my athletes, I first gathered their unique experiences. Even if 2 athletes practice same movement and play same sports, their thoughts and emotions differs. The most effective visualization is individualized. Overall, visualization was a critical factor in helping me maintain the strong performance throughout the race by setting a PR for every mile. During my final run before the marathon, I ran 2 miles but wasn't really satisfied with my pace. So I decided to run 1 more mile at a faster pace, one that I felt challenging but manageable. The purpose was to show myself that I have the ability to run faster. Importantly, this wasn't a reckless confidence. It was grounded in trust built from the hours and miles I had invested in training. In psychology, there's a concept called grounded optimism. This means actively seeking improvements while realistically recognizing the challenges. That final mile before the marathon strengthened my belief in my ability. It became an engine to help me move forward confidently when I faced the challenges during the marathon. Let's more talk about difficulties. In a marathon, many challenges are out of our control, like weather. The organizer announced that due to an expected heat wave, the finish medals would be given to runners who also completed 18 miles. That announcement was out of our control. The weather was out of our control. What we can control is how we respond. We can strategize, like using the shaded areas along the course, planning hydration timing, or adjusting our pace intentionally. When we focus on the controllable factors, we can conserve our mental energy for what truly matters instead of wasting on distractions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you find it useful. Being present, visualization, the possibility run, and focusing on controllables. Which one resonates with you the most?